Good morning. My name's Karen. This is Veronica's Coaching and Tarot YouTube channel. This is our daily reading. It is Friday and I'm in a great mood. Hopefully, the reading keeps me there. Um, this is a daily reading. It's general, it may or may not resonate. Um, it is current situation, present influence, future influence, challenge. What you don't see, challenge, what to watch for, um, advice, and outcome. I am using Black Cat Tarot today. So I'm really drawn to this deck lately. I do have another deck I'm going to try next week, brand new. My daughter had it and she did a reading for me, and I'm like, oh my, I like that deck. So I bought it. Shame on me. Um, and just as a reminder, I do personal readings. I have a link to my website below. I'm going to be creating a link to a specific area so it makes it easier, but the website has several different readings on there, choices. So here we go. What is the current situation? Two of Wands. Present influence, Hangman, future influence. I think it's this one, but I'm going to have that one as a clarifier. Future influence. Very interesting. What we don't see. Four of Cups. Challenge. Nine of Wands. What to watch for. Hierophant. Advice is Two of Cups. And outcome. Ace of Swords. Okay, so the Chariot's at the bottom of the deck. So this is about some forward movement going on, whether it's travel or just moving forward with a situation. Like, it's been something that you feel like has had a lot of energy. I feel like there was a reading, I don't know if it was yesterday or where there was a lot of energy in it, and this could be the ramifications of that. That was a lot of energy. But this has a lot of energy and has a lot of, it's motion. And that's what, and it's forward motion. So the Chariot's forward motion, it is victory, it's all those wonderful things, but it's also can be a little bit scary because it goes that fast. And you do, even though you need to let the Chariot guide you, at the same time, there could be ruts in the road, and it's important to, hold on the reins a little bit. Doesn't mean you have to slow it down, just keep an eye on where you're going. So the current situation is Two of Wands, and with this deck, I just like to remind people, it's not necessarily traditional right or white meanings. They're a little bit different, and I try to stay true to the deck as much as possible. But I read more intuitively and by what the images are telling me. And in this, the Two of Wands is about coming together. It is still about moving forward, but I believe because the Chariot's the forward movement, this situation is where you're at the point where you're putting it all together. It's like it's like the molding part. It's like you're taking this, whatever it is, the situation, whatever you're in, this is about you putting it together. Whether it's working with a partner, like a love partner, romantic partner, a sibling, a family member of any kind, someone at work, something is real, or just you yourself putting a project together. I really just feel like this is coming together. This is because this is a truce type card where they're sitting, they come together at this tree stump and they're shaking hands and they've come to something, and I'm getting the total feeling that this is something that you're putting together and it's happening. What's happening though, what's influencing this is you've been thinking about this differently. You've been taking a different stance about how you want to do this and how you want to handle this situation. Therefore, you've been able to start putting this together now because you were in this. You're in this space right now where you're going, okay, how am I going to do this? How's it going to work? How can I, you're really just looking at it in your own headspace because the Hermit is a kind of a stuck card and you've been stuck, but you've been going through this like your mind's working but nothing's happening, like, right? So it's stuck because you don't see any forward movement. It's happening. You got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, you got the coming together, the project molding right now in the current. So this is that influence. So in the future, I pulled the High Priestess. The King of Pentacles came out along with it. So the High Priestess tells me a lot of, and I do this when High Priestess comes in the future, is you either already know the answer or you're not supposed to know all the answers. But I do believe because the King came out with it, that's not what it's saying. It's reminding me that this is about, kind of like you're going to be continuing to manifest this situation, and what it's about is, if it's a person, this could be a person in your life. If this situation feels like a relationship to you, then this would be someone that you are manifesting or that you are trying to, come together with. If not, it's a feeling of, I want stability. I want to be king of my own lair. I am manifesting prosperity. I am manifesting so that I can be stable and I can have a nice home and I'm stable in my home. It's not just about having a home, but it's about feeling stable in it. It's about feeling that whatever you're doing is going to last you and it's going to, be a future, not just a whim, because that Chariot's fast. You don't want this to be a whim. You really want to, you're trying to manifest this to be a thing, a real, substantial, something you can dig your teeth into thing. I hope that makes sense. Problem is, what you don't see is that there are going to be some things that are coming in that you are not going to see as what you want. I would say be a little bit careful with this. There could be a trap here because your challenge is Nine of Wands. And in this deck, it's kind of, and I'm going to go back to this in a second, but it's about being trapped. So they set some cheese out for this little mice, and see, you've got, I thought there was two cats. There's one cat at least watching the mouse going, I'm setting you up and I'm going to now eat you, So it's kind of like that feeling of a card where watch your surroundings, watch what's going on around you, make sure that you're not being trapped. And I think that is part of what you don't see is someone's handing you something, but you're kind of watching it because you don't believe it to be true. You're skeptical because this is what you think is going to happen. This is your challenge. You feel like you're being trapped. You feel like, how can this happen to me? How can this good thing be mine? How is that? I don't believe you. This is what I have right now. How can I know for sure? And that's the challenge. Do you need to, honestly, it's, hey, is someone trapping you? Are you being trapped? It doesn't mean you're not, but I would say look closer, and with the advice and the outcome. I love the outcome. I'm going to tell you, in this deck, I see this Ace of Swords in an amazing way. I really do. So what to watch for is the Hierophant. And see how he's sharing his food. And this happened not too long ago where I had these two ding cards together where you have him handing the mouse something and you feeling. So here's the thing. You feel like you may be being trapped, but it's honest to God, someone handing you what you've been asking for. So be very careful here. Like keep a positive feeling on here. This is a coming together. This is someone giving you what you deserve. This is someone or something is happening that you deserve it. You've worked for it. You've put it together. You've thought about it. You're manifesting it. You are being careful because I think you've been tricked before and it's hard, but this is something that's been important to you and it's coming in fast. So watch for this. Watch for it and know I'm not saying don't be careful just in case, but I do not have the magician here and I don't feel like anyone's being tricked. I think it's more you getting out of your head. That doesn't mean you aren't careful. You don't jump into anything just cuz unless it's a safe jump in. Like you have a job now and it's like, okay, let's just try this. It's okay if it doesn't work, right? And if it doesn't work, you're not going to get fired or anything like that. Then jump in, right? Let's just do this. Let's try it. Let's see how it works. Let's figure it out. If it's something a little more substantial where you should think about it, then think about it. It's okay. I mean, this is not about. There is nothing in these cards that says now or never either. However, this is a now thing. Like this is happening, and someone's handing you this opportunity. I really like this reading. So advice is Two of Cups. So I would say that if this is someone handing you something or you're working with someone, I'd say work with them. Stick with them. This card says stick with them. You're going to move forward. You're going to move where you need to go. You're going to be happy. This is a good forward movement card. Things are good here. Really good. So, yeah, I really like this. And this is something you've worked at. I want to tell you, this is not something that's just been given to you. This is something you're working at. And the outcome is Ace of Swords. Okay, so part of me just wants to say, okay, you're going to be victorious. You're going to have this new start. You're going to be on top of the world because he's on top of a cliff. But not only are you going to be up there, but look at him. He's singing to everybody. He's playing his horn, whatever horn that is. And to me, this looks like shouting to the world, I did it. I really get that feeling like, I did this. I'm here. This is where I'm at. Ha! I mean, it's probably not that, but that's how I get when I get excited. So, you're up on top of the world. You're screaming to the world. You're saying, I did this. I did this. No one else. I did this. And I think it's a great feeling. And that's what I feel like the outcome's going to be in the near future. You're going to be really excited about this. It doesn't mean that this situation isn't going to be something that you're really going to have to work hard for if something really comes in. Because we always have to remember that this is very current energy. So to keep this excitement and this screaming to the world, I did it, you're probably going to have to work hard. And I see that too, because with the High Priestess there and the Hierophant, yes, there's destiny there, but destiny doesn't always say you can just sit back and relax. Show what you've got, show the things. If you want to have this stability and you're manifesting that stability, then, but the cool thing is even if you have to work hard, once this all accumulates and moves forward and you have to stay, on top of your game, I think that's okay. I think that because it feels good, because you're excited about it, it's going to have that forward momentum. And it's going to keep going for a while because this kind of excitement doesn't go away. You could have days where you're not quite as excited, but that kind of excitement doesn't go away. When you're screaming out going, I did it, I'm so excited. This is more, I want to say this is probably a bigger issue than just, I cleaned my house today and I'm proud of myself. It's a little bit more than that. However, sometimes cleaning your house is a really big deal, so I don't want to take that away from anybody because, yeah, sometimes it is, right, when we're busy. But I like this ending. Let me pull one of the lights to your cards for our little message for the day. And, I'm going to start just using whatever card I pull here for our message to be my card of the day as well. I think that makes a lot of good sense. And I'm very excited about this reading. If this comes about, please, please, please comment and let me know. Or if this is something that resonates with you, say, hey, yeah, I got a situation or whatever. I mean, I know that not all of us are comfortable with, saying stuff in public. So I get it. Totally get it. Let's see. What is our message for today? What is the message? Page of Wands. So yeah, I for those of you that don't know, I have I do daily shorts just on hopefully inspirational, motivational advice. I pull a tarot card every day and do that. Not every day, most days. Now let's find the Page of Wands here. So, I love this. And I love this card because both the Page and the Knight of Wands feel so good to me. And I'm madly in love with the King of Wands in this deck, by the way. I just think he's handsome as heck. Yeah, I'm way too close to my tarot cards. As the dreamer of my dream, I spontaneously and passion ignite this flame. I love this for this situation because you're going to be screaming at the top of the world. And if you're passionate about it, keep it up. If this is your dream, man, this is a really good reading today. There is some definite positive forward movement. You may not see it right in the now because we do have the Hangman as our present energy, but things do move forward and they move forward in a positive way. So but it is something that does move fast, but I feel like right now it's just kind of culminating. So remember that. And be like, I look at this card and I go, okay, I just want to be like this. If I'm happy and throwing my wand up in the air and feel like how she looks, then I'm having a really good day. So anyway, have a great day. I hope this resonated with you. Please like the video if so. And again, personal readings, got my link to my website in the description box. And have a beautiful day regardless. I'm here to hopefully give good messages. That's what I'm here for. Thanks.